He folds up Rose, but it's still Piper in there, trying to get out for a tag. Caught short by Williams. Well, Savage thinks Stasiak got in a lick or two outside the ring, but Piper not able to get over and get out. Chokehold from behind by Williams. He's holding it to the count of 4. Luke Williams. We want Piper, and Piper comes back strong. Flying tackle, leapfrog, comes back, and is caught to the midsection with a knee. Miller in, tag, no. Savage into interference, saved the tag. The whip hard into the turnbuckle. Piper just slithers down to the powder blue canvas. Butch Miller stomping away, and this is the best 2 out of 3 falls. Now Williams working on him. Stasiak coming around, but Williams gets away. Or Stasiak can get there. Rose outside the ring. Now Sam Bass is back in there, the newest recruit to the Army.
9 minutes off.
Body slam. Down hard goes the Scotsman. Going to the top turnbuckle, Sam Oliver Bass. And up there he is caught with a shot to the midsection by Savage and just tumbles into the ring. The 3 men left remaining on Piper's team screaming at her. Dive for the tag. It's Stasiak and it's Rose that tagged in. Watch for the big puncher, the man. Now he's caught. No, he's not caught from behind. Miller thought he had him caught from behind. A whip over to the side. Savage puts one on Rose, and here's Ricky Martel. Could be the champion by this time next week. Oh! A whip of Rose up over the top turnbuckle into the steel ring post. It wasn't even into the buckle, it was over the turnbuckle. And that left arm of Buddy Rose, he's a southpaw, and he has worked so many times on injuring other wrestlers, and that's his favorite target, is their left arm. Now Dutchman is in there now. Dutch Savage working on the arm bar. He holds it as Stasiak comes in on the tag. Pump handle. Reverse armbar. Bass gets him from behind after only 3 pumps of it. Stan the man. Working on the left arm. The tag to Martel. Rick Martel comes in. Elbow smash to that left arm as it was held out by Stasiak. Now the armbar. Turned over. He turns Rose over. Reverse leg drop on the left arm. Martel working on Rose. And Savage comes in for Martel without a tag. And I tell you, in all the excitement, I don't know how Sandy's going to tell. A tag. Stasiak comes in. Savage out. And now Stasiak wants Bass in there. He's saying, why don't you come in, Bass? And Martel is in. Martel is in, and I'll tell you, there's so much going on. It is hard for me to tell. who tagged and who didn't. Savage in, talking to Bass. Bass attempting to interfere. Now it's Stasiak in with the armbar. There he goes to the pump handle. Reverse swing lock. Takes him over at the corner. I think he's asking who wants him next. And Piper, of course, is the one says, who wants Buddy Rose? Guess. Rose with a challenge out. He wants a hair match, a Playboy match. Win or lose the hair. Watch out. Piper is reversed on the whip. But Rose misses when he goes in the corner after him. The tag. Williams comes in. Piper saw him coming. Arm drag slam and another up with a wing lock. Miller and Sandy Barr doing a very commendable job at this point, I think, of refereeing an 8-man tag match. Heading for the dressing room. Buddy Rose is heading for the dressing room. Buddy Rose, accompanied by a couple security guards, headed for the dressing room, holding that left arm. Savage with Williams in there. Williams takes him into the enemy corner. Savage gets the referee away. Wow, Stasiak gets a little extra work in. Now Bass being sent back, and Rose is not in the corner. Martel is in against Williams. Sam Bass takes the tag, and he is immediately put to the mat with a wing lock. Rick Martel into the ropes. Elbow smash missed by Bass. And Martel quickly working. And now Rose is back from the dressing room with an elbow pad on, but Savage has come up behind him. He didn't even know what it was. He thought it was a fan walking by.
15 minutes gone.
Buddy Rose has come out of the dressing room with an elbow pad on that left arm. He walked away, escorted by the security guards to the door of the dressing room. I understand went in the dressing room and then came out and said, I'll be all right now, I've got my elbow pad. Meanwhile, Martel working on Bass. Miller trying to pull him off, unable to do so from outside. The Dutchman taking the place of Martel. We are only in first fall action, and after this action, I'll be telling you, we'll be showing you the dates on your screen this week. And Harley Race, the world champion, will be at all of those places. And we'll give you some further ahead of time also. We'll go very quickly, so I'll be paying attention. Savage is in there with Bass. Rose over above the timer, talking to some of the crew, or some of the crowd in Eddie's head. In amongst the ropes, there are a number of cables. And now he's trying to come down the side toward the other team. The crowd alerting. Stasiak now in against Bass. Punch to the back of the head of the outlaw, the Oklahoma Outlaw, Sam Oliver Bass. And that team, the Army plus Bass, being double teamed every time they're taking over in the corner. Working on the left arm, Sam Oliver Bass turned over to an arm bar. Bass rakes the eyes of the Scotsman. Rowdy back at him again, reaching out for the tag. He cannot see well, vision obscured. Stasiak taking it, setting him for the hard punch. And Bass just went down by himself rather than get hit by it. Stasiak wanted to put the hard punch on Bass. Bass said no, and he laid down, literally. Bass whips Savage over into the Army's corner. Luke Williams holding, Miller hitting after the tag. Miller now as Rose and Williams hold. The tag, Miller holds, whips Savage, and Williams comes back off of the top rope. Elbow drop, a flying elbow drop with the elbow that is covered by that elbow pad that Rose wore in. He flew off, and that's a little unusual to go that far for an elbow drop. Oh, he went with that left elbow again, tried the elbow drop and missed it. Tags out. Miller, body slam on the Dutchman, comes for a flying body press. Savage got his knees up, and that's what Miller landed on. Savage going to the wrong corner to tag. Now falls backward, gets the tag. In comes the swinger, Stan the Man. And he is tripped by Rose. He had Miller set up for the hard punch. They're working on that left leg that they injured last week. They are working on the left leg of Stasiak. Martel in to try to help. He was involved in a tag team match last week, you might remember, for the title. And they're working on it again. The knee and the hamstring of the left leg. Turn him over into a half crab. Sam Bass. And the Man has had to give it in. Stan the Man. And Bass doesn't want to let go of the hold. There's been a submission by Stasiak. Stasiak submitted that left leg. This could not take the punishment. The knee and the hamstring. The knee particularly, it looks like, being looked at by his teammates. So it is the first fall going to the Army.
In 20 minutes.
Luke Williams, Miller, Crazy Butch, Buddy Rose, and Sam Oliver Bass. That is only the first fall, but can Stasiak answer again? And I think that they need the puncher. The hard